The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Caleb Plant's 10-round stoppage of Vincent Feigenbutz. And what was your reaction to that? I'll start off with G.
Man, yo, listen. Shout out to Caleb Plant because I'm watching this dude hit this brother with 6, 8, 10 hit combos. I didn't know if I was playing like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter or watching actual boxing. Like when they say like Caleb Plant's like boxing IQ is like superior, they're not lying. Like literally, this guy, the German, I don't know how to say his name. I'm not even gonna try.
I think it's Feigenbutz.
like, it sucks because clearly, you know, his style, you know, he has that. I came into boxing late, but fundamentally he was sound, right? Like the hands is up the whole time, but it blinded him on a lot of shots. He was getting caught in the stomach. He was like, Caleb Plant was cutting through the middle of his guard, multiple uppercuts, hooks, left, right. Like it was just everything. Like literally, it was like constant 6 pieces. All you heard was bing, 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 bing. Then another bing, 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 bing. And it was like, I was like, my goodness, man. Like, so shout out to the ref for ending that fight because clearly that German dude was taking too much punishment. You know, that nose got obliterated, you know. And so, yeah, salute to Caleb Plant, man. Like, I was happy that it was in Nashville. You know, actually shout out to Complex Gentleman, you know, our boxing cousin. He was out there at that fight. You know what I mean?
Don't shout him out. He ducked today. He ducked today because he knows what's up.
He's coming next
he
week.
won't show up. I bet you he won't show.
Bring
He's
the
gonna show.
pom-poms.
He's gonna show. But we're gonna talk about that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Complex Gentleman, he told us, man, like, you know, it was live over there. Like literally, Nashville's behind Caleb Plant, and that's what I want to see. You know, it's good to see like our American stars actually getting the support of, you know, their community and stuff. So man, much salute to Caleb Plant, and it was nice that, you know, they showed his story again, and they're putting marketing dollars behind him. Like they really want him to be, you know, like a household name.
True.
Caleb got to fight at his home in Nashville, Tennessee for the first time. And it was a good coming out party. And they gave him the right opponent. I don't want to talk about how skillful he was in this fight because he really didn't need to be. This poor guy that he fought didn't have no amateur experience. Hasn't been in there with no notable opponents. This was just a showcase for Caleb and a hometown fight, and it was great for him. And I think he deserves it. And that's all I got to say about that.
Well, I watched the first 2 rounds and I thought, this is going to be a massacre. They could have stopped it after the second round. They could have. It was just, you saw what the fight was going to be. It was going to be a guy who was going to do his best to try, but he was just overmatched. He was overmatched with speed, IQ, athleticism. He really had nothing that gave him a chance in that fight. You can look at other fights, and we'll take even and tune in for our predictions and whatnot. But Wilder Fury, for example, one guy has more skill, one guy has power, but has speed and other. This guy had really nothing.
He just had
nothing that made him a threat to Caleb Plant. And that's no knock against Caleb Plant. This was, in fact, a showcase for Caleb Plant to fight in front of his hometown and his fans. And it was also an opportunity for Caleb Plant to stay active and to sharpen up his tools for a bigger fight down the line. So without question, this fight did what it was supposed to do. And Caleb Plant looked sensational. He showed why he's one of the top 168 pounders in the world. So with that being said, who would you like to see Caleb Plant fight next, G?
David Benavidez. And at first I was like, I don't know if we should do it, but he called him out. So you called the dude out, man, and you called him out in front of your hometown. So if David's down, make it happen. you know, and that's a real dangerous fight. But if Caleb Plant can pull it off, then he's literally the man of that division. So, yeah, make that fight happen.
All right, who would you lean towards in that fight?
I want Caleb Plant to win, but David Benavidez is just a different breed of monster, bro. Because I don't see Caleb Plant being spectacular every round. Like, maybe like the first couple of rounds, but sooner or later, Caleb Plant's going to have to dig deep. He's going to have to get dirty. He's going to get hit. Like, Benavidez got crazy reach, and he has crazy power. So, you know, some of the things that he was doing against his German guy, is no way he could do any of that with David Benavidez. So it's really about, you know, can Caleb Plant come up with a strategy to, you know, minimize, you know, David's like arsenal. Yeah, logically I have to lean towards Benavidez, but I really want Caleb to win, so I'm gonna say Caleb, whatever. You know?
Trill, who would you like to see Caleb Plant fight next?
The top 5 168 pounders to me. Canelo's just special, but he's one of them. But the number 1 guy to me in that division is Callum Smith. Number 2 guy is David Benavidez. Number 3 to me would have to be Plant, and then after that, Billy Joe Saunders. Canelo floats in that 5, wherever you want to put him.
I asked who would you like to see him
all
fight?
5,
So you want to see him fight
4.
all of them? Like, I don't.
I want to see him in with any of those those guys. The thing is, he called out David Benavidez. David Benavidez said, "It's easy to look exciting."
That's true.
Against a bum.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
That's what he said. He said it's easy to look
exciting
against a bum. He says, make the fight. Let's give the fans what they've been waiting for. Let's make the fight and keep talking tough, and I'm going to put you in the hospital.
Okay, so who you got in that fight?
Everybody already know. I go David Benavidez. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Ned, who would you want to see Caleb Plant fight?
Man, give us Benavidez, give us Caleb Smith. Yo, we taking over the
Caleb
division.
Smith.
We taking over the division.
Wait, so who you got? Who you got in Caleb Plant versus Benavidez?
My heart's telling me Caleb. But we all know Benavidez, man.
You got Benavidez?
My heart. I'm going with my heart in this one. I'm gonna go with Caleb.
All right, so I'm no different. I want to see him fight Benavidez, just because it seems like they want each other. They've been already going back and forth with one another. Caleb Plant looked great against.
Nobody.
I had to look his name up. I think it's Feigenbutz. Look good against Feigenbutz, right? But are you gonna look good against Benavidez? I think he has the boxing ability to win rounds, the same way Anthony Durrell was able to win rounds against Benavidez. But much like Benavidez was able to slow him down and take him out of there, I think Caleb Plant is going to have to show he has the ability to keep it up for 12 rounds. It's going to be difficult to do that against Benavidez, which makes it very difficult to pick against Benavidez. What I will say is there are 2 men that I think are good for the sport of boxing. I like both of them, have great stories. It's a great fight. Caleb Plant is, I always pick skills. So I always say skills pay the bills. But David Benavidez has skills. And he's big. And he has power. And so if I'm picking today, I'm going to give the slight nod to Caleb Plant. But, I mean, I'm not very confident in that pick. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. Like, I'm not confident, but shout out to Caleb. I think the fans should get behind him. He's a great fighter. He has great skills. He's good for the sport, and I look forward to his next fight.
Please like and subscribe. Check us out on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And you can also check out our podcast. Please check out our podcast. It's on all major streaming services. It's the Boxing Bros.